Over here.
Protest.
A protest. Wonderful. This week in Seasonsixville, there will be a protest.
I'm looking over all these books. We got a lot of bets coming in on the Detroit Lions right now.
Yeah, Joe Bookie?
Yeah, we got so many people betting on the Detroit Lions to win over 8 games this season, and I just don't think it's gonna happen.
Joe, but you've never predicted them to lose before.
Well, I do love and have faith in the Detroit Lions. I've always believed that the Detroit Lions are the best NFL franchise because they have the coolest mascot.
They do. You love lions.
Roar! Roar, Lions! That's how I feel about Lions.
Well, Joe Bookie, I know this is unconventional. Usually as your assistant, I don't make bets. But I have a bet I want to make.
Well, what is it?
Here's the deed to my house.
What are you going to put it on? That's a lot.
I know it's a lot. Well, it's not a lot because it's Seasonsixville. But I'm going to put it on...
Relative to the property values of the rest of Seasonsixville, you have an above average house.
Yeah, that's true. But Joe, I'm going to put it on the Seasonsixville lacrosse team.
What?
Yeah.
They haven't won any games against our crosstown rivals.
I know they haven't won anything against Allentown, but I know they will today.
How do you know that? If you know that, I could be running my business so much better.
No, I believe in it. I had a dream about it last night.
And you think your dreams can predict the future?
Well, yeah. That's how I live my life.
What? I've never... That's been working for you your entire life?
Yeah, Joe, that's how I came to Seasonsixville and found you and started working for you.
How are my Lions going to do this season? Is Matthew Stafford finally going to stop throwing interceptions?
I'll have to sleep on it.
Oh, please go to sleep with thoughts of the Detroit Lions in your head.
I'll have to finish doing your paperwork first.
Yes, please get back to work. I'll get back to work at my station. We're getting a lot of action on the New York Jets. Lame franchise. Jets are just something normal in the air, not something cool on the ground, like a lion.
Yeah, they're not alive. I know you only like mascots that are alive.
Alive and on the ground. That's my thing.
Later on that day with Joe Bookie.
Mr. Bookie, I appreciate the loan that you gave me.
Of course, Milton. I was happy to do it for you.
I want to tell you that when I went to the bank and I tried to cash the check, they told me that there was an automatic fee of an extra $1,000 on top of it.
Automatic fees. Let me tell you about automatic fees. I hate them. They cause me problems all the time. I'm at the bank and I'm like, oh man, Capital One, stop charging me fees. Stop doing that to me. Sorry, sometimes I talk about my own problems rather than listening to yours. What is it, Milton?
It's okay, Mr. Joe. Can I call you Mr. Joe?
Yeah, Mr. Joe or Mr. Bookie, whatever you prefer.
I have only budgeted for $10,000.
Budgeted?
Budgeted.
Budgeted, okay.
For $10,000.
$10,000. You know what $10,000 reminds me of? My savings account, which isn't as much as I'd like to have. I'm sorry, I did it again. What do you need?
I was wondering if I could actually borrow another $1,000 to pay off the $10,000 plus $1,000 that they charged me at the bank to cash a check.
I normally wouldn't grant a loan to you, but you're wearing an Indomkus jersey. The defensive end for the Detroit Lions.
Yes.
So I'll loan you an extra $1,000. I just got it sitting around.
I got these shirts at the flower shop that I work at.
They were selling football jerseys at the flower shop?
No, the boss couldn't fit the shirt. He got it as he said it was a re-gift. I told him in Spanish we would pronounce it a re-gift.
Is there a Spanish word for re-gift or?
No.
Yeah, cognates. I had a lot of problems with cognates when I was a kid. Like I would just, like if there's a false cognate, like globo when I was trying to learn Spanish, globo is not globe, it's balloon. Sorry, I'm talking about myself again. I get caught up in what I'm thinking about.
I forgot what you were saying. But I can have this $1,000?
Yeah, I mean, I trust you. You seem good for it. You're a trustworthy guy.
Can I put it on the Detroit Lions?
You wanted to borrow the money to try to double it back by betting on the Detroit Lions?
I was hoping for better than a doubling. I was hoping for like a 1 to 5, so more than double.
Oh, they're gonna win this season, buddy. So the odds that I'm offering are very much in the favor of the Detroit Lions. So you have to bet against them to get the. It doesn't matter. You know what? Put the money in the Lions and you'll get your money back because they're gonna win, buddy. Are you okay, Milton?
No, I'm not.
Why are you so desperate for money troubles,
I gotta
buddy?
be honest with you, I've been, so the reason why I asked you for money before was because I went and bought a ring for the love of my life.
Rosemary, the librarian?
Yeah, Rosemary. Yeah. I forgot that I told you all about it.
Yeah, you told me. I know all about it. Don't even worry about it.
So I bought this ring for her. I don't know which size her finger is.
Oh, ring sizes. Oh, don't get me started on ring sizes. I bought a bunch of the wrong rings for a lot of women when I was younger. I'm sorry, did I do it again? Oh, I'm sorry, you were talking about something.
No, it's okay. So I bought multiple of the same rings, just in case.
Oh, different sizes? I thought you bought like 3 size 5 rings and were just hoping.
Oh, no, the other thing that you said. So I did that, but I haven't been able to find Miss Rosemary and find out if the ring would fit her or
her. Trying to find women. That reminds me.
No, I found the right woman.
Oh, the right woman.
And I need the right ring size. Can you tell me a story about that one?
About what?
A ring size, the right ring size.
Oh, tell you the story. I've been trying. What is she gonna wear it on her pointer finger?
No, but this is how we see ring size word from.
What the Spanish word for ring size is the hand motion this?
Not the Spanish word, but the Latino word for ring size.
Wait, you're not from a specific Spanish-speaking country. You're from Latin America, just all of Latin America.
I'm from a very small town in Brazil.
Brazil reminds me of the World Cup soccer games. I bet a lot on World Cup soccer games. You think because I'm a bookie I'd be good at betting them, but I don't understand soccer, so I'm real bad at it.
It's very difficult. Not as easy as American football, which is like, oh, which team do I like the most? And based on their icon and whether or not they have a mascot I can get behind, I support that team.
You don't speak English great, but you're speaking my language right now, Milton.
Listen, I've been reading a lot of books thanks to Miss Rosemary at the library, and I've been expanding my lexicon.
What is it? You just said lexicon with a passion. Is that like a word a day calendar thing for you?
No, that was the word that inspired me to learn more words.
Why are you openly weeping right now? What's going on with you?
A little later in the caverns underneath the town.
Jean-Claude Lebuc.
Once again, members of the Society of the Lighthouse Keepers, we have gathered here again. We have 2 minutes to decide our business for this week.
Keepers of the light.
Keepers of the light. Maybe we could look at the minutes of the last meeting and determine where to go. I know we're very short on time.
Reviewing the minutes from last week.
Bullet points.
Well, 2 weeks ago, all cave resonance. We talked a lot about how resonant the caves were, because it seemed like they were differently resonant.
Someone gave away our barbecue sauce secret.
Oh yes, the barbecue sauce that the whole town relies on. The secret was given up.
Last week, let's get to it. We have 30 seconds.
We tried to figure out who had given away the secret because it was someone within the order.
Right, one of us.
Well,
That's
A rowdy child who was.
Well, maybe we should use the rest of the time to set the agenda for next week.
Yes.
yeah, I think we could go over the minutes.
Yeah,
Next week, I mean.
that sounds like a good plan.
Well, I've got 2 minutes. That was Stu.
Yeah, it's two. All right.
That's
Jean-Claude Leduc.
In the high school locker room. Hey, did anyone talk to you about throwing a game?
Oh yeah, a couple big guys came over and they were like, "Hey, do you want to lose the lacrosse game?"
Right, yeah. There's a whole bunch of free lacrosse balls in my locker, and I didn't know why, but I figured that might be part of it.
Like they were trying to bribe you to lose the game.
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
know how much I like lacrosse now that I'm playing it.
Yeah. I mean, ever since you started playing lacrosse, you love lacrosse.
Right, this summer.
Randy,
Yeah.
are you gonna throw the game for lacrosse balls?
I don't know. I like playing, I like practicing.
That would be ridiculous. By the way, I'm the first girl recruit for the lacrosse team. You guys don't know me, I'm from Allentown.
Yeah, I haven't seen you at any of the practices.
Yeah,
I have
I
seen you in the
showed up.
hallway though.
I was a master lacrosse player in Allentown.
What? This is Allentown's Bernadette Peterson.
You're Bernadette Peterson? We need a ringer. We've been off of lacrosse for so many seasons.
Yeah, I'm
Wait
really
a second,
good.
you're a ringer? Where do you get off telling me about the ethics of playing lacrosse?
I transferred here now.
It wasn't her, Randy, it was
Yeah.
me. We're just...
What? No, she's supposedly an all-star lacrosse player, a ringer brought in to make the team good. We're all a bunch of soccer players who just started playing lacrosse this summer.
It's true.
I heard
She's
that
been
one.
playing for
After the giant fire.
Yeah,
Yep.
that destroyed the soccer field. Now, if I'm not allowed to throw a game, then she shouldn't be allowed to come in and win a game.
Wait, but you're not playing for Allentown, you're playing
No,
for
I'm playing
Seasonsixville.
Yeah.
Guys, I've been taking steroids.
What?
Yeah, I've been taking steroids to enhance my muscles so I can cradle even harder.
Wow, I don't know you, but I'm really surprised.
Cool.
But what, you think that's cool?
I think that's cool. I'm fine with it. We're all living by our own set of moral ethics throughout this whole thing. I'm fine with it. You can be very good. I can try to lose the game. He can take steroids, and you can just be yourself.
Bernadette, this is Stevie. Stevie Bernadette.
Hey, seen you in the hallway.
Don't shake his hand, he's doing steroids.
You'll see what happens. You're very strong for a girl.
Oh, for a girl?
Oh
Wait until we get out
no.
there.
This is why she left Allentown.
Wait, you left Allentown because other people were being sexist towards you?
Yeah, everyone in Allentown is sexist.
Yeah, I hate him so much.
Yeah, that's why there are rivals.
Yeah, the Allentown sexist.
Yeah.
What a terrible
Allentown sexist.
Yeah, the Allentown sexist.
Fuck the sexist.
That's not as good of a chant as the other shorter ones.
Where's the
Yeah.
coach at this week?
Yeah, where's Coach? He's been missing all week. I think
Yeah.
he's sick.
Coach is in Allentown.
What?
He told me he's going to go steal their playbook. I think that's wrong. That's why I'm going and cheating and trying to throw the game.
Randy.
He's taking all of their lacrosse plays. Yeah, all of them. Like throw the ball to another guy with a stick and have him shoot it. Or pass it twice and shoot it. Every lacrosse play. Coach is stealing it, we're going to learn it, and he's going to want us to execute it.
Yeah.
What is it?
That's gonna be like a 3-page playbook.
Yeah,
I was the star lacrosse player for Allentown.
we know.
I know all the plays.
Whoa!
See, another reason you shouldn't be playing, unless I'm allowed to cheat, in which case everything's fair game.
I don't understand your logic.
That's not true, Randy. I think this is a false
You
premise.
can't play the game without knowing the plays of the other team. Cheating, right? If that's what the New England Patriots were booted or were punished for, right? Was knowing the other team's plays. You know the other team's plays. If you play on the team, it's like we're cheating anyway. So why don't I try to lose it and make a couple of cross balls?
Listen, Randy's brother died last week.
Yeah, he was a cop. He was a good guy. He got killed by a spider.
It was a big old thing. It was all over the papers.
Was your brother a narc? Was he like an undercover cop?
No, he was a cop. He was not a narc. I don't care what everyone says that he was a narc, because he wasn't.
I thought he was a narc, to be honest.
I thought your brother was a student, like just a regular student.
I punched my locker because I can't hide my feelings.
Randy, have you and Stevie been sharing needles and doing steroids together?
Yeah, I gave him some steroids. That's
It's
part of
why
my
I'm so
story.
cool with it.
Cool. Well, look, I
Nice.
joined this lacrosse team because I had to.
Coach made you do it, he said.
Coach, yeah.
Coach?
Your ball fell out. Hold on.
Oh, God.
Here, I'll get it.
Well, you could just pick it up. We
Yeah.
always have to tag team it because we're so bad at lacrosse.
That's
God, I wish I was better.
Oh, Randy, you're going to hurt your locker. The locker's very delicate.
And also your hand. You needed to play the big game tonight.
I don't need it. I can lose the game for everyone.
No, we all need to try to win. We never win, and we finally have a chance.
Randy, every time you hit your lockers, I see all of these lacrosse balls just falling out of it. So it's clear you've been purchased by Allentown.
Sweet, sweet payment in the form of lacrosse balls. Yes. I'm bought and sold. That's what this whole thing was about. It started with an accusation of me cheating. Then we found out that you're a cheater. And you're probably going to be a cheater. Or at least an advantage player. And you might be the only honest guy on the team.
Honest guy.
I threw my lacrosse
Honest guy.
down.
Maybe not, maybe not.
Listen, Randy's not dealing with something that I think is really important, and that's the fact that his brother died last week. And his brother may or may not have been a narc, but he definitely wasn't a student at this school.
There's 5 stages of grief, and the first one's denial. That's what Randy's going through. That's the problem.
But he skipped denial and jumped to bribery.
I'm dealing with it just fine. Ah!
All these lacrosse balls keep falling out.
Don't anybody take them. They're mine.
Okay.
Normally at this point we would go out to the practice field, but since Coach isn't here, we've just been sitting in the locker room, undirected.
Well, guess we are playing a lacrosse game today. We could just go get high by the barbecue sauce factory.
Wait, you said we...
It's an idea.
Have you guys gotten high by the barbecue sauce factory?
What makes it special to get high there? I've never gotten high next to the barbecue
I'm
factory.
new to Seasonsixville.
I don't know what makes it special exactly, but I know that getting high elsewhere isn't as fun as it is by the barbecue sauce factory.
So we don't know what makes it special, but we know that it is special. Okay, I'm on
Listen, I'll be honest with you. I think it's because it smells so sweet and like barbecue sauce. And it's floating through the air. And it makes me want to get barbecue sauce on a hot dog at Frank's Wieners. Or barbecue sauce on a pizza at Pizza...
California Pizza Kitchen.
Yeah.
Yep.
California Pizza.
Maybe that's the inspiration we need to get our heads back at the game.
Some weed by the barbecue sauce factory?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta finish the homework up, but I'll meet you guys over there in an hour.
Bullshit.
Alright, I'm gonna do some drills.
I was gonna do steroids, not homework. You're right. Yeah, so I'm looking over these books, and the New England Patriots. That's a team I can get behind. Mascot who's alive and stays on the ground.
All right. That's an interesting way to go through your betting process.
Yeah, I try to set the lines based on what I think the teams are going to do, and a lot of the teams are based on the mascot situation, you know?
Thanks for moving your way through the chain. These are all proper procedural things as we get closer and closer to Las Vegas. I would say, though, that your logic in this might be a little bit off. You might want to go with the Patriots as they've won more Super Bowls in the last 10 years than any other team.
That's one reason to favor them, but those guys are never in the air. They take a lot of, like, Patriots as, like, types of people tend to be on, like, ground buses, and, like, if they're in the air, it's because they're taking, like, a plane, but if they're on, like, the 4th of July, mostly on the ground.
They're in the air when Brady's putting it up 60 yards down the field. They're a scoring machine.
Who's that?
Tom Brady.
Yeah, who is that? Who's that guy?
Quarterback for the New England Patriots.
Oh, I like him. He's a patriot. Love those
You
guys.
should like him because he's going to win you games.
Excuse me, guys, I don't mind, I don't mean to bother, but everyone else in the library is reading Silent Times, and you're being very loud, talking about things that no one cares about. So I was wondering if you could keep it down while I read this book about love by Nora Roberts.
Milton, because you're my friend, I'll be quiet and I'll use the library appropriately.
I don't mean to interrupt.
No,
but
you're fine.
You guys are being...
It's not by Nora Roberts. It's by me, Tim Day.
What?
We've shaken hands on a regular basis.
Oh, Tim, you combed your hair a different way today.
Yes, when I have business meetings for my illegal gambling operations, I do change the way my hair is combed.
Okay, cool. Well, there's a lot of people complaining downstairs, and I'm trying to...
We're in the upstairs of the library, the sports part.
I know. It's not my fault, I promise. I just am trying to get Miss Rosemary on my side.
Thank you, Milton.
I want her to love me, and she said you guys were being really loud and talking about numbers and figures and things that no one cares about, and in a weird way that only you two would talk about. And she told me to come up here and tell you two that you should stop being so weird and abstract.
Why are you openly weeping right now? You're crying all over your nice white polo shirt.
This is, I'm using a lot of words that I read in this library. This makes me feel emotion, and okay. Well,
Milton, you're a good guy. Good luck with Rosemary. We'll keep it down on the sports talk.
Okay. Please do.
Okay.
Okay.
The Chicago Bears. That's a team that's going to do well this season.
I'm torn with this. Should I continue to engage in the sports talk that I just told Milton I wouldn't? I mean, it would be like lying right to his face. But on the other hand, I love talking about sports so much. Oh well. Yeah, let's talk Bears. Not Will Forte. Matt Forte.
Yeah, Will Forte does not play for the Chicago Bears.
That's right.
We all know that. I mean, everybody in this library would probably know that simple sports fact.
Meanwhile, on the first floor of the library.
Miss Rosemary,
Yes, Milton?
I went upstairs as you asked me to.
Yeah.
I thought,
Oh,
Jay Cutler's the future of the Bears.
so much.
I
Are you afraid of confrontation?
yes.
No, you didn't have any of that in that small town you were from in Brazil, right?
No, I did not. Anyways,
Sorry I made you do that.
no, it's okay.
The Green Bay Packers, not sure how I feel about them.
I just telling you that I went and talked to Bookie Joe, and Tim Dank, who combed his hair a different way today. I did not know it was Tim
He
Dank.
does that 1 week a year.
Well, ever since Erlacher retired, the linebacker course
Gambling
has
operations.
been
I couldn't hear you over that upstairs. What did you say?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Well, I told them to keep it down, Miss Rosemary, and listen, I'm going to put this big book down and tell you
Wow.
something.
You're reading all of the Nora Roberts books that I've read?
All of them.
I don't trust the Falcons this year. Not at all.
Miss Rosemary, I want to tell you that from the first moment I laid eyes on you.
2 weeks ago.
Matt Ryan is the savior of the NFC South. Julio Jones is going to be the best thing for him.
Hey, I have to go, Miss Rosemary. I have to go. I have to go. Don't forget me, and I will return all of
The Buccaneers have a decent chance.
I will return the complete unabridged edition of Nora Roberts' collection at some point in the future.
So sad. Thought you really had something to tell me.
I think the Saints are reliable. I mean, those guys.
Shut up! I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, were we bothering you? We were just upstairs talking.
Yeah, Joe, you guys are just being really loud, and it's a library.
Hearing it coming from you, Rosemary, I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to be impolite. It's just, Milton came up and he seemed to he really wants to make you happy, is all.
Yeah, well, you guys scared him away. He's not used to confrontation and loud noises. They don't have that in Brazil.
Later in the factory assembly line.
And that's the case. It seems like all the machinery just shut down.
Oh my gosh.
This
has never happened before. I've worked here for 17 years.
I don't know what to do. What the Heinz invasion emergency lights?
Hey guys, I'm sorry. We had to shut down the chain there. My cousin who runs the place isn't here this week, but he asked me to let you guys know if anything got into the pipes. An endangered condor flew through the meat pipe and is now stuck in there. Technically, it might still be alive, so we can't turn it on and risk killing an endangered bird.
Oh, Cousin Sugarman.
Yeah.
Does this have anything to do with the Heinz emergency light?
Oh, jeez. I might have pressed the wrong button. Or maybe I leapt into a spy operation. I'm gonna check the operation booth.
Animals are always sneaking into the factory and getting stuck in the equipment, but this is the first time we've had a full-on shutdown. That's the first time I've seen that specific light on.
I didn't even know that light existed, and I've worked here for 17 years.
Why are you always bragging about how long you've worked here?
I'm the person that's worked here the longest.
Oh, I know. I worked here 16 and a half years, and you're always holding it over me. Oh. 16 and a half is a long time. If this were a professorship, I'd have tenure.
Not as long as 17.
Oh. It sounds like it's definitely alive. Oh, that's just gas escaping. Is the pipe crying?
I heard this factory was haunted.
Hey guys, we're trying to steam them out of there. American condors don't like steam, so we're putting a lot of hot water in the form of a hot gas in there, maybe to ruffle them up a little bit, get them out of the pipes.
You ever wonder who the first guy who found that out was? Like who the first guy who was who got steam on a condor?
Interesting, Benjamin Franklin.
What?
I'm a little bit of a history buff, founding fathers. Benjamin Franklin was the first one to build a stove in America where the American condor is, the Franklin stove. Maybe you've heard of it. He had a bird, condor, no horse knockers here, climb into the pipe on the Franklin stove, and he had to steam it out.
Wow, that's really interesting, Cousin Sugarman. By the way, that has different colors, like red, orange, yellow.
Yeah.
The Heinz emergency.
Yep. Well, I should probably.
Condor is definitely alive. I'm confirming that with 100% certainty.
Our sensors are set to detect anything that could be happening. We installed a very, very high-budget security system here, so I'll go and double check that isn't Heinz men sitting around in the exhaust valves. I'll be right back.
Do you think that Heinz men are in the factory right now stealing the secret ingredient or shutting down the factory by putting condors in it? I do.
It's entirely possible. I believe it. It's much more likely that a condor just flies into the pipe.
But we do have a history of animals sneaking into the factory and shutting down minor parts of the operations.
Usually happens every month.
Meanwhile, at the high-class factory test kitchen, stainless steel everything, blue lasers, security lasers. It's just a harness with a string going up to the ceiling.
I'll tell you something that I bet you don't know about me.
Yes, go ahead and tell me.
When I was a kid, I didn't like mustard.
What do you mean? Mustard is the best.
Security lasers. Barely missing them, but completely missing them.
When I was a kid, I didn't like mustard. As I became a man, I realized mustard was the shit.
Mustard is a delicious topping. It is something that we enjoy very much.
Yes, it is something we enjoy very much. The Heinz Factory Company will be the condiment capital of the world.
I feel activate the laser stopper ketchup, and we will get the lasers to not see us when we walk through them.
Listen, I really appreciate you trying to talk like me.
I want to make you feel at home. I want to make you feel at home in the company, because I know that being from another place is really scary, so I'm just going to keep trying to talk like you, okay?
Just be yourself, okay? I just told you something about me, something about you. We both work for Heinz, and we're both trying to get all of the things out of Seasonsixville that we can get.
Well, I always wanted to...
No, just talk like normal.
I want to make you feel at home. I'm going to keep trying to do it. I feel that I was always born to be a heist man, a man who do heist. But I thought it would be diamonds.
Insulting every time you do this thing with your voice. It just sounds insulting.
I want you to feel welcome. I really do. I want you to feel at home here. That's why I invited you to my family's house. Even though
Sweet height laser.
So, I always wanted
Room
to
swept.
steal diamonds and not ketchup ingredients. I always was disappointed to find out that was where I ended up. But this is a fun heist to be here with you because you're a good guy.
Well, we are here. We are here stealing all the things we ever could need to keep Heinz alive in the future.
Here's secret ketchup to stop lasers from detecting us.
Outside the barbecue factory. Hey guys. It's Bernadette. Man, I am so high.
Yeah.
What? I keep looking at the factory and seeing like lasers and stuff.
Yeah, do you see all the flashing lights going on there? That's what makes this one of the best places to get high. It smells like
It's weird. Before my brother died, I would have been totally worried about him busting me being high. But now he's dead, I have the freedom to get high whenever I want to.
Oh, he was a narc, Randy.
Yeah.
He was a cop.
Oh, right.
Like, I wouldn't want to ruin his place on the force. And maybe he was a narc, maybe he wasn't. I don't think so, but everyone else keeps fucking saying it.
He sounds like a pretty lame guy, to be honest.
Yeah, probably it's a good thing he's dead.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm just inside the factory. I'm so fucking high right now.
You were inside there?
Yeah.
Did you see those lasers?
Is it a party in there? It looks like it's a rave or something.
There's a crazy Nazi party going on inside.
What?
What?
Yeah. Crazy Nazi party. They're fucking shooting each other and they're dancing around. And I just might be real high, guys. I don't know.
That's the one thing that politically upsets me.
Yes, we need to protest that.
Meanwhile, at the Seasonsixville ornithology lab. I would say sparrow. You can tell from his distinctive brown and gray wings that this is a sparrow. I'm so sorry. It's hard for me to lecture on small birds when my condor alarm is going off.
I just came here for a bird lecture. I just want to learn more about birds.
Well, I'll tell you something about birds. The American condor is a beautiful, endangered, large bird of North America.
That's cool.
And like, I know this is a 15-minute workshop, but my buzzer's been going berserk in my
Wait, you have an app on your phone that tells you when condors are in
Yeah,
trouble?
bird watch. It's $2.99 at the App Store, but it's totally worth it.
If you need to go, I can reschedule
No,
this.
I can stay. I said I would be here.
Okay, yeah.
The sparrow, unlike the American condor, great noble creature of danger.
Can we please just stick with like sparrows? I want to learn the introductory birds first. I
Okay,
can't
well,
handle a condor.
They have tiny beaks. They bathe in dirt or water. They have varying fights with pigeons that you can see downtown. Very common birds. You could crush a sparrow and it would be a fart in space. Just a non-existent, just something that wouldn't matter at all. Unlike the American condor. That may or may
Please
not
stop
be
talking
found.
about condors. I cannot handle that much information right now.
Just Birdwatch keeps sending me alerts, you know what I mean?
Does it only do condor alerts? Or
Oh, any endangered or
So how do you know they're all condor alerts? Is it
I
different
checked it earlier when I said I needed to see if my mother was texting me. It was actually checked. I told you it was an emergency for my mother, and I lied, and I'm sorry about that, but it was a series of 20 condor texts.
You told me your mom had serious cancer and that she could go at any moment.
I did, and it was a lie. I love birds.
How do you know it's not another different exotic bird, like a heron or...
You know what? This is a great excuse for me to check. Still condor.
Really, this workshop was only 15 minutes, and we spent 7 of it waiting for you to really get it started.
That was a lie on my part. I can tell it's a condor because the vibration of Birdwatch actually matches the bird call vibrations in the throat of the bird. I just wanted to read what it was saying. Can we take this workshop on the road? Because there is a condor that is trapped, and it is eating my head out. And we gotta get to the factory. We gotta make some noise.
I told my wife I'd meet her here in 10 minutes. So.
Could you text her to like go to the factory and tell her to bring a friend?
My phone's off. I really can't.
Use mine.
I don't know her number.
You don't know your wife's number? That sounds like a lie.
Okay, you caught me. Earlier when I said I was texting my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell me. I don't want to tell.
Earlier when I said I was texting my mom, I was robbing the Heinz factory.
What?
Yeah.
You were just gone for 3 minutes.
I went, I conversed a little bit with my fellow heistman, and I was hanging out with him. We were really getting to know each other. I really want to get him to feel welcome in the Heinz company, even though he's from far away.
Look, this is out of place for me. I'm a security guard, but you really don't have to talk to this guy at all, okay?
Look.
If you're interested in learning about the sparrow or the American condor, we can grab some signs and maybe a little post, and we can head right over to the factory and make a big old stink about getting that bird out of there.
I do have to go back to the factory.
Perfect.
And now we're all level. We all know what we're
We all
doing,
know.
so,
We're going to go protest that bird being stuck in the factory.
Well,
Shut the place down.
I'm going to steal barbecue sauce secrets, but you do what you do, I'll do what I do.
Fair trade.
Deal. It's a deal.
At the factory.
Let the bird out! Let him out!
I don't know what's happening, but there's a lot of protesters outside, and someone was just murdered. And the light about the Heinz invasion is still flashing different colors.
Hey, sorry I was going to the bathroom. Any new updates on the thing?
You were gone for a really long time.
Look, we've been working together 16 and a half years. I really respect you as a person, so I'm going to reveal my secret. I've been, this is a long con. I work for the Heinz company.
Yes, we have it. There's my
Heinz is the one name that's banned in this town. That is the only place I've ever seen it.
I've been working here bottling all the barbecue sauce for this one moment when we finally thought it was safe to steal the secrets from the factory. And this is just a diversion where you'll have an emotional revelation about like what our friendship has meant over the last 16 and a half years.
I worked for you 50 hours a week for 16 and a half years.
Yeah.
How did you even have time to do anything else?
Well, I don't sleep very much. That's basically all it was. I really have value. No, don't call it. Please don't. Don't you want to remember all the good times that we had? You know.
I want to check the employee manual to know what to do in this situation.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's gonna take you a while, so I'm fine with that. Yeah, just take your time. Just relax. There's nothing to like go alert anyone to what's going on in the factory or make sure that action is taken.
I have the secret!
Great. Do you want to head out? Do you want to head out? Does that make you feel better?
Listen, just be comfortable, be who you are, okay? Yes, I have the secret. I feel comfortable with who I am. Be who you are. You gotta get out of here. There's a helicopter outside.
Hey, I gotta go with him. He's from behind. We're spy buddies. We're Icemen together. Hey, no, don't lock the doors with the one switch.
That's right. I've locked us all in.
Steel plates over all windows.
And soon carbon monoxide will be pouring into the
What?
That's right, we will all die.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, why would you do that?
Thank you, stop doing that!
No, you should feel welcome. Feel welcome.
I don't want the last 17 years of my life to have been in vain.
Oh, I smell the carbon monoxide.
That's impossible. It's odorless.
You're just smelling the barbecue sauce.
Well, it smells like my childhood. Back in Munich.
Oh, tell me more. I want you to feel comfortable.
No, you make me the most uncomfortable. Around my whole
Oh, I make you feel uncomfortable.
Stop it. We're all going to die here. Why'd you pull that stupid lever, you big stupid?
Because I didn't want the secret to get out.
Also,
I loved Larry until he betrayed me.
Wait, you were in love with me?
That's right, for 16 and a half years. Actually, only 16. It took
I'm
me 6 months to fall
protesting
in
this
love.
love. I want you to know that I took pictures of all the secrets and I sent it to Munich headquarters of Heinz factory, and all of the secrets will be revealed. And I hate you the most.
I hate you too. Is that how you say love in your language?
I hate you more than anything I've ever hated.
Oh, the endangered condor. That I actually did care about that. That's so sad. Oh, I feel so weak.
I wish I could fly away on you, Condor. I don't know what you're saying, but it looks like I'm gonna die here.
Hey, I was long conning you and just manipulating you, but sometimes I did think it felt like love to me too. You know? Yeah, really. Like, I'm not just saying that because I might die and I'm gonna feel good in my last moment.
I wasn't dead yet.
Oh.
I thought I was dead, but I
You
wasn't.
weren't dead yet! Yay! Yay!
No.
Yay!
Just passed out for me.
How good is that?
I hate that the 5 minutes of my life are going to be looked at your face. It's that fucking, I'm dying.
Oh.
Why'd you pull the stupid thing on the ball, you big stupid idiot?
Yeah, that lever is so dangerous. Why are you so stupid?
Stop talking.
Like that.
What?
I'm gonna use my last breath to say, don't talk like that.
I want to talk like I want him to feel welcome.
I feel so uncomfortable. The condor keeps hitting the floor very hard.
I think I'm definitely dying right now.
You made this all happen, you big dummy.
That's right, the secret will die with us.
No, I said this is the